Doris, both sides do a great job of stringing together stops.
Well, whatever has happened on the offensive end of the floor, pace and space, etc., championships are still built on the defensive end of the floor. We are talking about two teams who not only have quality individual defenders, they are tied together on a string as a team.
And the starting group for the Celtics. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5. Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, why settle for the layup when you can finish with authority? Mr. Allen on the dunk.
Smart against Garland. Smart passes to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. The rebound by Allen.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have. And they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
And the shot is good by Garland.
Wow, a lot of distance on that jumper by Darius Garland. Nice.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Screen by Horford. Tatum passes to Horford. The kick out to Williams. Tatum against LeVert. And Tatum, here we go. And then Tatum slams it in.
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Out to Garland. Launches a 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Garland against Smart. Pass to Horford. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Now here's Garland. He has 6. On the wing, Mitchell, defended by Brown. Mobley, no good. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Tatum against LeVert. Tatum passes to Smart. Back to Tatum. Williams, a screen on the vert. Tatum from long range. Nails it from 3. Tatum's got 5 now.
How about that? The quick feet, quick thinking makes the play an easy one in screen and roll action for Jason Tatum.
Garland against Smart. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. The kick to Tatum. Back to Smart. Takes the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Growing confidence in his jumper. Smart is rising and firing after the catch of the pass. Nice.
Pass to Mobley. Now here's Mitchell. To halt the run. And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, the dribble drive game of Donovan Mitchell will keep defenders guessing. Boy, you've got to deal with every aspect of an offensive arsenal with this guy.
Now here's Smart. Up top, Brown. And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul. .52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Kicks it out to Smart. Pass to Brown. Garland against Williams. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
He's off on the first. Second free throw, no good. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Here's Mitchell. And here's Mobley. Outside for Mitchell. Back to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, my goodness. The size and athleticism of Evan Mobley. What a sight to behold.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Outside Tatum. Horford, a screen on the vert. Here's Tatum. That one's good for 2. Tatum's got 7.
I'll tell you, that defense was on point. But how about the better offense of Jason Tatum on his way to the cup? Ooh.
And Mitchell launches it from deep. It's a tie game in Cleveland. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
On the floor for Boston, Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in it to 1. From deep, Mobley. The shot misses. Now Boston takes it the other way. Brown passes to Smart. Outside, Brown. Horford outside. 6 on the shot clock. The kick to Tatum. Horford, a screen on Mobley. There's Tatum with the 3. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
There was some question coming out of college. Could Jason Tatum hit the 3 consistently? He has put that to rest.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Here's Garland. He has 6. Deflected.
I'll tell you, don't forget about Marcus Smart's vertical. Twice on the pipes, rejects that shot.
Outside Tatum. Here's Williams. And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by.
Boy, the instincts on the defensive end are impressive for Evan Mobley. The timing and footwork is outstanding. When you watch him play, you can feel the effect that Marcus Smart has on a basketball game. Defensively, this guy is as good as any guard in the league, and he has multiple all-defensive selections to show for it.
So it's Boston now, following the score by Cleveland. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Mobley with it. Now Horford defending. Tatum against LeVert. Tatum with a steal. And here's Brown for three. Counted from distance. And the Celtics lead by 4.
Well, this is an example of the court awareness we talk about with Al Horford. This guy's a very willing passer.
Here's Mitchell. Smart with the defensive effort. The defensive player of the year in 2022. Doris, Marcus Smart. His defense sets the tone for this team.
It does, B.A. There's no doubt about it. They feed off both his energy and his attitude. There are so many little things that Marcus Smart does that can get into the head of opposing ball handlers. He pressures the basketball. He'll get strip steals. He can also pinch down in the post and give some assistance to a big man. The effect on winning is real.
Now here's Mitchell. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Jared Allen putting on a show. Get out of his way, folks. It's coming down on your head.
Now here's Tatum. Pass to Horford. Outside Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Well, how about the leaping ability of Jaylen Brown? Soars high for the rim-rocking slam. Go to work, young man.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Outside Mitchell. Mobley against Horford. Pass to LeVert. His first shot coming late. They get it back. Another shot. Allen. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Boy, Jared Allen, what an effective use of that pump fake. Nicely done.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Celtics.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Now here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Mitchell, a screen on Smart. Outside Mitchell. From deep. Rebound Boston. 35 seconds left in the first half of basketball. The drive by Tatum. Pass to Smart. Back to Tatum. We've got 22 seconds left in the half. Horford outside. There's the triple. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. From deep three-point range. Garland, no good.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Celtics. They're up by 5. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
They've got Robin Lopez. Ricky Rubio is out there with Okoro. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Stevens in at the 3. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half.
So you think back to a big part of LeBron returning to the Cavs in 2014. That trade sending Kevin Love to Cleveland, forming a big 3 when you throw in Kyrie Irving.
Gallinari's shot is off. The Cavs trailing. Right side Rubio. Outside Love. for the tie. The rebound, Celtics. Love came to Cleveland as a major piece of a title puzzle, Doris.
Then think about it. The injury of Kevin Love changed the entire complexion of the 2015 playoffs. The Cavs were shorthanded in the finals. A healthy Kevin Love was a monumental piece in the 16 finals. That got Cleveland their first ever NBA title. What a story that was.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
What impresses you about Blake Griffin has to be how he has finessed his game over the years. He enters the league as one of the most elite athletes ever, but to adapt and now match the league trends, an important part of him extending his career.
Now here's White. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by White.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Well, the Cavaliers shooting 41% in this game. The flexibility we've seen from Griffin's game is certainly a rare attribute, Doris.
I think it's easy, B.A., to get stuck in your ways as a veteran. But give Blake credit. A humble guy, willing to change, and his first concern is delivering whatever his team needs. You have to love the professionalism. Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Gallinari, the pass to Brogdon. Pass to Vonleh. There's the block.
Terrific timing from Kevin Love to get the block, something he's worked hard to improve on.
The Celtics with the lead. The kick out to Griffin. Lopez with the steal. Okoro on the wing. He's guarded by White. Inside. Outside Rubio. Outside Love. The 3-ball. And another miss by Cleveland. The Celtics shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. White can't hit. The Cavaliers have gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. Rubio against Brogdon. There's a screen. To the paint. And Okoro gets it to go. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
Here's Rubio after the basket by Boston. And it's Love missing. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Rubio. Lopez finds Rubio. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
You know, how about the big fella making the right play there to create that bucket?
Brogdon with the ball. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. He's rebounded by Okoro. Cleveland has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. This for the tie! 1:02 left in the third quarter. Fires it. Stevens' shot is off.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
To the left side wing. Pass to White. Here's Vonleh. Clock at 6. Left side Gallinari. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And the Cavs with possession. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Stevens. Second chance effort. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Robin Lopez, the prototypical lunch pail player. He brings so much skill, able to create some offense when his number is called.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw no good. And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Mobley, he's checked in for Love. LeVert comes in for Stevens. Mitchell's checked in for Okoro. And Garland is subbed in for Rubio. Out to Horford. On the wing, Tatum. Pass to Smart. Outside, Brown. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's the Celtics. They lead by 2. And we're coming right back after. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Taking a look at the Celtics. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the point guard position to tie it up. And it's finished off by Garland as he lays it in.
Well, I like the no hesitation. Darius Garland knows you have to be assertive in catch-and-shoot situations.
Smart against Garland. And he commits the intentional foul. Allen, he's checked in for Lopez.
Now into the lineup for your Cavaliers.
Smart finds Horford. Now here's Brown. Just 5 on the clock. And he lobs it up and finished off by Tatum.
Wow, how about the long arms and the timing of Jason Tatum on the alley-oop? Nice.
Mitchell, a screen on Smart. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Mitchell against Brown. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home!
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Outside, Brown. Out to Horford. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Well, the incredible shooting touch of Al Horford. He added that range game during his time in Atlanta.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. To the inside. Pass to Allen. Fires from 14. And he knocks the jumper down.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Screen by Horford. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
His fourth, second team foul.
Tatum inside. He's checked by LeVert. 6 to shoot. Horford, a screen on Mitchell. The shot off that time. Good D by Mobley. The Cavaliers have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. To take the lead. And they recover it. Outside for Mitchell. 3-pointer. That one doesn't drop. And Boston going the other way now. Tatum inside. He's checked by LeVert. It's Brown on the wing. Driving to the basket. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, you've got to appreciate the athleticism of Jaylen Brown. This guy's a quick penetrator who forces defenses to get physical with him.
And both free throws good for Brown.
This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
Outside Garland. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Tatum.
We know that Darius Garland believes exclusively in his ability to be the one to make this big shot right here.
Garland hits them both. And here's Smart. 1:52 left to play in the fourth quarter. Out to Horford. Fires the 3. Kept alive by Boston. The shot that time not on target. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. The 3 from Mitchell. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Smart outside. Pass to Brown. Kicks it out to Smart. Shot clock at 5. Wing shot on the way. Here's Williams. Horford, right side. Fires from deep. They shoot again. And Williams punches it home.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Now Tatum. Tatum draws the double. Smart finds Horford. Outside Tatum. Horford, a screen on Levert. Here's Tatum. And that one's long. This is do or die time.
They must play flawlessly.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Mitchell. To tie it up. He's off from 3. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And so it's Boston with it, and that's an intentional foul. He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
When you're in these situations, the players you want at the free throw line, they have to have a level of fearlessness. Welcome to the party, Mr. Smart. That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
Garland for 3. Doesn't go for him. So we see the Celtics get the win here. And thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the 5 down low. Now Smart after the missed 3 from Karl Anthony Towns. The kick out to Tatum. 4 on the shot clock. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns, the pass to McDaniels. And that one, good. McDaniels got his team on the board to start the game for the Timberwolves.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
Smart dishes to Williams. Tatum looking around. Fires from the wing. And he hits the jump shot.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Russell a screen on Brown. Russell finds McDaniel. Back to Russell. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Drills it from outside.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Now here's Tatum. Pass to Smart. Back to Tatum. The dish to Smart. Outside Tatum. Stolen by McDaniels. Down low. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And that's just too easy for Towns. You allow him to get that deep in the paint, and he's going to punish you.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the player. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
And Edwards with the stuff.
And he's got more than a few ways to beat you. Edwards will be aggressive when he has to initiate contact and create the and-one opportunity.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I spoke with the Celtics head coach a little bit ago. I asked him how they plan to contain this offense, one of the most prolific in the league. He said, we'll have our work cut out for us, no question about it. They can hurt you a number of ways out of a number of sets. That's why they're so good. We just have to play the percentages and try to force them to take contested shots. Kevin, we'll see if they can accomplish that tonight. Back to you.
All right, David, sounds like they're very concerned about preventing an early run by their opponent.
No doubt. You don't want to play catch-up if you can avoid it. They're going to lean on their defense to try to keep this game in check.
Yeah, I think they might want to play at a slower pace and try and avoid a track meet.
Brown, Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Now here's Smart. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. Outside Tatum. Brown outside. No good with the triple. Timberwolves leading by 4. To the inside. Gobert with the block. Edwards looking it over. Good on the three-point shot. Edwards got a couple of threes now in the first with the Timberwolves.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Here's Tatum. Bucket is good.
And another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here is Russell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Gobert with the screen for Russell. Offline with his 3. Celtics trail by 5. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Gobert pulls it in.
I
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Outside Edwards. Fires the three. Here's Gobert. And that one released in time, but no good. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. He finishes with 9. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Smart misses.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah. And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
And Boston has possession after the basket by Minnesota. Brown drives in. Here's Horford. A three-pointer, no good. Timberwolves leading by 7. Outside, Towns. There's the triple. No good on the shot. And the Celtics going the other way now. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The kick out to Tatum. The tray. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Tatum's got 7 points in the game.
Strong from three-point land. Tatum is about a 40% shooter from deep. That's impressive.
Outside Edwards. Over Smart. And it's off the back rim. No good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. He dishes it to Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Now here's McDaniels. Edwards a screen on Tatum. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Outside, Horford. The kick out to Brown. Pass to Williams. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Edwards with it. Williams picks him up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Robert Williams. How did you react, Richard, to the changes in rules in 2021, specifically those banning non-basketball moves?
I loved it because the game has gone so far offensively that it put the defenders in such a bad spot. And so now that you're allowing for the defenders to actually play defense now, I think it's great for the game.
And instead of tricking your way to the free throw line.
Yeah, because they were using that it's not a foul, it's what they call. And let's turn what they call into actual fouls. So the referees cleaned it up perfectly.
And here's Edwards after Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. Here's McDaniels. Gobert down low. Tatum on. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Boston's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. 1:19 left in the first half. Lets it go from deep. And again, Boston with the triple.
Oh, for a big night for Tatum. This is a guy who's put up 60 in the game. There is a short list, very short, that I am not on, who have done that.
Oh, here's Edwards. 12 points for him. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Outside Tatum. There's a screen by Williams. Tatum drives in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him. Now, he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Russell passes to Edwards. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That's on Jaylen Brown.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
The Celtics have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Tatum kicks to Smart. Outside Tatum. Shoots over McDaniel. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Outside Russell. He gets it up. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And thanks so much, David, and we'll...
22. The Celtics, 23.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
On the court for the Celtics, Griffin out there with Von. Then there's Gallinari. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's White in a point.
Yet another way Griffin beats you. Great body control going up over the top.
Here's McLaughlin. Kicks it out to Prince. That 3 off the mark. Celtics leading by 3. Gallinari outside. Conley setting the pick for Gallinari. With the putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Now, here's Anderson. Noel passes to McLaughlin. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Reed. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. And it's Brogdon off the drive. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Yeah, completing the play. Brogdon is a bigger guard, and he can add another point at the line. And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility.
Now here's Prince. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And it's sent back by White. Gallinari with it. Guarded now by Prince. Nice move. And Griffin slams it in.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Here's Noel. And nothing is falling for him right now. Celtics leading by 10. White up top. Griffin finds Brogdon. Here's Vonleh. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Vonleh's got 4 this quarter.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
Prince outside. Now the pass to Noel. Back to Prince. There's the pick. To the paint. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And with the monster finish, it stops an 11-0 run by the Celtics.
White looking around. Vonleh kicks to Brogdon. Out to Gallinari. This one for 3. Here's Vonleh. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Vonleh's got 6 points.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
McLaughlin, the pass to Noel. Here's McLaughlin. Here's Reed. And the 3 off target. And Brogdon has got the ball here for Boston. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Gallinari outside. A 3-pointer off the mark. Minnesota's gotten blank from 3-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Prince, the pass to Reed. Vonleh with the rebound.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
You can't make many mistakes when guarding Brogdon, or he'll unleash his size and strength in full throttle.
Kicks it out to Prince. Pass to Noel. Rebounded by the Celtics. Vonleh's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's Brogdon from the arc. Sinks the triple. He's got 8.
And a toolkit with every type of release. Brogdon is an elite shooter.
McLaughlin, the pass to Prince. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Celtics on offense. Really controlling it now with an 18-2 run here. The shot by Brogdon, no good. Timberwolves trail by 17.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
There's 10 seconds left here in the third quarter. Brogdon looking around. Lets it go with a 3. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Celtics. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
Boston timeout call.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Jason Tatum.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach for the Celtics talked to his team during the break. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
Thank you, David. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Brown outside. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. Smart dishes to Tatum. From outside the arc, a rebound by the Timberwolves. Left side, Edwards. And they get it back. Towns, the pass to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
Outside Tatum. Brown outside. Outside Tatum. Misses the three. Timberwolves trail by 16. Boston grabs the miss. Williams has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Tatum on the wing. Passes to Brown. Back to Tatum. From past the arc. Tatum with another miss. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Edwards passes to Gobert. The kick out to Towns. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Back to McDaniel. And finished off by McDaniel.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Edwards against Brown. Tatum on the wing. Williams a screen. The open shot by Tatum. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Tatum's got 19 points.
See, this is what I like about Tatum and the way he uses the pick. That extra room is all he needed and just knocks down the shot.
Towns with it. Out guarded by Smart. Back to Russell. There's the three. And another three for Minnesota.
Hitting three-pointers, so important in today's NBA. Good thing Russell's got the range and confidence to do so.
Edwards against Brown. Outside, Horford. He kicks it to Tatum. From deep. Tatum with another miss. Timberwolves have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Boston.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jason Tatum.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Edwards with the screen for Russell. A three ball. And there's Edwards on the assist by Russell.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
Both front courts are outstanding. This should be quite a battle here, Smitty.
It should be the big men in the spotlight in this one. Rebounding and everything in the paint. This should be a great showdown. Strength versus strength.
Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5.
There's no lack of confidence in Tatum when it comes to his three-point shot. He's looking to do damage from long range on every possession.
Now here's Brooks. Jackson, the pass to Bane. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Al Horford.
There's an aggression and a confidence to Desmond Bane's game. It helps him get to the line.
And Bane drops them both.
And some will remember that Desmond Bane was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years.
Now here's Brown. Tatum inside. Adams covering. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Grizzlies on D. Here's Smart. On the wing, Tatum. 5 to shoot. Fires from the corner. A rebound by Jackson. You know, it's clear now that teams are kicking themselves for not picking Bane earlier in the draft, Smitty.
B.A., the reason why he's proven that he can be a huge part of the rotation. A lights-out three-point shooter and rugged defender. A player any team would love to have. Putting that 7'4" wingspan to good use, Jaren Jackson with the easy catch and flush.
Horford outside. Back to Smart. Outside Tatum. Horford, a screen on Brooks. Tatum from long range. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Tatum against Brooks. Out to Horford. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Tatum from long range. Tatum with another miss. Tatum's gone 1 for 4 from the field. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Now here's Horford. Outside, Brown. 5 on the clock. Pure from three-point range. And it's a tie ball game.
A quality three-point shooter, Brown stretches your defense, making Jalen that much harder to guard.
From deep, Morant. No luck on that one. And it's Boston the other way. Tatum passes to Horford. From deep. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Brooks outside. Back to Bane. And he lobs it up top. And the dunk by Jackson.
This is a big target coming off the pick and roll. Jaren's lethal in this set.
Smart outside. Outside Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Moran against Brown. Here's Bain. Pass to Adams. And here's Morant outside. Unable to get that one. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Out to Horford. Bain against Brown. Back to Horford. 4-3. And it's Bain with the rebound. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Driving in. Outside for Brooks. Over Tatum. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. It's a tie game in Memphis.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
The way Brooks gets by people, he varies the pace of his dribble to keep you guessing.
And the Celtics in possession here. After the basket by Memphis. A nice shot by Brown.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Up top, Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I'm trying to think of someone who gets off the ground quicker than Morant. It's an exclusive list, I'll tell you.
Pass to Horford. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Jackson. From deep, Morant. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity. The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 5. Brown passes to Tatum. Up and over Brooks. Tatum can't hit. Memphis leading. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Brown against Bain. Outside for Morant. From downtown. And another basket for Memphis. And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
Here's Tatum following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. To the middle. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Muscling his way around the floor, Brooks able to absorb contact without it affecting the shot.
And Boston calls time here. Boston has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Outside Tatum. Horford, a screen on Brooks. Out to Horford. Will it go? Brooks with the rebound. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Outside Bain. Fires for 3. Morant against Smart. Back to Morant. Jackson with a screen on Smart. Here's Morant. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Brown with it. He's picked up by Bain. The kick to Tatum. The 3 is up. Drops in the 3. Tatum's got 8 points. And defense is now all about switching. Smitty, when you played, would you rather be switched onto a big inside or onto a smaller, quicker player on the perimeter?
Easy answer for me, B.A. I would definitely love to be switched on a little guy and use my size and strength. Obviously, they'll have the advantage with the quickness, but I do not want to get bruised up by those big guys.
If you want to talk about a high-value veteran, Al Horford is your guy. I mean, he's been around the block and has a ton of wisdom to share with younger guys.
Brown against Bane. The three. Brown can't hit. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Bane, no good.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Tatum passes to Williams. It's Smart on the wing. Outside, Brown. 1:14 left in the first half of this one. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. That'll send Jaylen Brown to the free throw line. Ja Morant picks one up. Timeout called. Memphis.
On your defense, here they come. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for your Grizzlies team.
Free throw good. Brown.
Becoming a star before our eyes. Brown's work ethic and desire to be great has transformed him into an elite talent.
Now here's Morant. 9 points in the game. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Memphis.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
Now here's Tatum. Give him 8 points now. Horford, a screen on Brooks. Brooks against Tatum. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Morant. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Now here's Smart. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Out to Horford. Outside Tatum. This one for 3. Boston again missing. Jackson right side. Pass to Bane. Ja Morant. He's feeling it tonight.
The Celtics, 19.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
On the floor for Boston, they've got Noah Vonleh. Griffin is out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then it's Derek White, and it's Brogdon in at the shooting guard position.
Athletic ability gets White vertical. He just owns the rim.
So it's the Grizzlies now. 2-point game. Here's Conchar, guarded by Brogdon. The 3 is up. Conchar can't hit.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Clark, the pass to Jones. Left side Williams. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking. What hustle from him on defense. Great steal.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And part of the Murray trade over the summer, Gallinari was bought out from the Spurs. So quickly there, he landed with the Celtics. He can still offer great shooting at the forward spot and was a nice signing by Boston.
Now here's White. Outside for Brogdon. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Vonleh can't hit. Memphis leading. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Conchar. He's off on that one. And it's Boston the other way. White with it. He's picked up by Jones. And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And Boston calls time here. Now Jones. The kick out to Williams. Back to Jones on the wing. Green. Shot clock at 6. Here's Conchar. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. An opportunity now to retake the lead.
Showing off their intensity these last few minutes.
Griffin finds Gallinari. For the lead. Jones grabs the board. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Down low. A shot to stop the drought. Oh, Clark with the slam.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Outside White. Pass to Griffin.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And so it's Boston with it. They trail by 3. Brogdon, the pass to Griffin. Up top White. Just 5 to shoot. Gallinari with a screen on Jones. Outside Gallinari. This for the tie. Grizzlies with the rebound. Tipped. To the paint. Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
If you allow Blake Griffin to get that close, the result, a dunk.
Jones against White. Pass to Conchar. And here is Green. Clark with a screen on Gallinari. And it's Green off the drive. It's rebounded by Vonleh. And there's the lob. And the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Now here's Brogdon. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Gallinari with a screen. For the lead. And the layup is good by Brogdon. And the Celtics lead by 1.
The offensive IQ Brogdon has is fantastic. A creative scorer in close.
The kick out to Williams. There's the 3. Griffin pulls down the board. The Celtics have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. White, the pass to Gallinari. Hits a 3-pointer. Gallinari's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A staple of Gallinari's offensive attack. His ability to stretch the floor with his shooting is impressive.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Wide open. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Fast break. Here come the Celtics. The kick out to Griffin. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Celtics. They lead by 4. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter.
Please give a big round of applause.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Memphis trailing here. And here's Morant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Bain against Brown. Outside Tatum. Williams a screen on Brooks. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Tatum missing. Well, Smitty with Morant. His ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
BA, before he tweaked his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what the Celtics head coach was saying to the team. He focused on perimeter play at both ends. On D, he wants to prevent open looks from deep. And at their own end, he thinks they can create better shots with better ball movement. We'll see if he gets his wish. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Morant against Smart. Morant with it. Outside Bain. On the wing, Brooks. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
A big-time ISO player in college. Brooks has shown the ability to play off the ball at this level.
Tatum against Brooks. Out to Horford. Smart outside. Outside, Brown. Over Bain. They get it back. Williams. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Tatum against Brooks. Tatum passes to Williams. Out of bounds. It'll be Grizzlies ball. Memphis has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Smart against Morant. Pass to Bain. Brooks outside. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Morant. On the take. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Tremendous effort from Ja Morant, letting his team know they can rely on him.
Outside Brown. Outside Tatum. Horford, a screen on Brooks. Here's Tatum. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Yeah, coach has to love that it's Tatum at the line. He's such a clutch performer.
And so Tatum nails both of them.
Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
1:52 left in the fourth. Outside for Brooks. On the wing, Bain. Back to Brooks. Over to the wing. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
What a night for John Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
The kick to Tatum. Williams a screen on Morant. Tatum from long range. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Brooks has got 5 rebounds tonight. Williams. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
High-effort, fast-break plays. They have been very effective for them in this game. Generate a lot of points for them.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
Morant against Smart. Let's go with a 3. Morant, no good. Bain against Tatum. To tie it up. Outside, Brown. Back to Tatum. Count it!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Here's Morant. And he sinks it.
Every team needs a closer in the clutch. Morant proving he's that guy.
Tatum against Brooks. Now here's Tatum. Not a lot of room. Up and over Brooks. Oh, offline. And so the big win by Memphis in a tight game. That was an incredible...
quarterback battle on our hands, Greg. These two teams take pride in their defense.
No doubt. These are some tough-nosed, gritty, physical defenses, and we're not going to see many easy buckets. Both sides are going to make you work.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the small forward. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Horford. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Jason Tatum, first personal foul, first team foul.
Smart against Garland. Allen trying to break free.
Well, Marcus Smart matching his man every step of the way. This is just another example of remarkable defense from a guy who's known for it.
And you got to appreciate how much Robert Williams just gets after it on defense.
You really do, because he wants to block every single shot that goes up. He hits the glass now with a level of aggression after being challenged by his coaching staff. And goodness, his teammates love his energy.
Tatum against LeVert. Tatum passes to Horford. Outside, Smart. Mobley with the block.
Shooters have got to be careful and understand Evan Mobley is an elite shot blocker. He's going to let you feel him now, guys.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Now here's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, you see Jason Tatum rise above the defense and lead, no doubt.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to talk earlier with Boston's head coach. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live. Right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Thank you, David. Now Mitchell. After the missed three from Evan Mobley.
How about the reaction time on that pass? Quick. And what good work there to get in the way of it.
Fires from deep. Kept alive by Boston. Here's Williams, and the slam by Williams.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Smart against Garland. For three, Mitchell. Rebound, Boston.
Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the two J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The three from Garland. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And doors with Tatum and Brown. If they aren't scoring, they're creating for others.
Yeah, both Jason and Jaylen took major steps as playmakers, understanding the value of their teammates as release points, as guys who can take some pressure off in terms of the scoring load. And listen, neither guy is finished improving.
Clock at 4, and here's Tatum for three. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Kicks it out to Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
Oh, above the rim, Mr. Garland. His teammates are loving it.
Brown against Mitchell. The kick out to Tatum. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Finals.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games for Tatum, an incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Smart against Garland. Passes it to LeVert. Three-pointer. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
Boy, this is the next step for Karis LeVert. Critical he become more consistent from deep.
Smart against Garland. Horford sets a screen for Smart. Outside, Horford. And stolen by Mobley. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
LeVert against Tatum. Launches a three. The shot, no good. And so the first quarter is in the books. Cavaliers lead by 4. We've got more NBA basketball.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the Cavaliers so far in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
On the court for Cleveland, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the 3, the small forward. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Smart kicks to Williams. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Second team foul.
And Brown now atop the key. 6 on the shot clock. Going inside. Count it. Brown's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Celtics.
Well, Jaylen Brown has quality handles now. Relentless on the attack when he's got the rock in his hands.
Pass to LeVert. Takes a 3. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Doris looking back at last year, the Cavs far exceeded expectations.
They played beyond their years. Such a young team that played with such maturity, and that was coming off some very lean years. To me, their talent is unmistakable. Give credit to the organization for drafting well and making key trades that have really elevated this roster.
Mitchell dishes to Allen. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Smart. And there's the pass to Horford. Back to Smart. Pass to Tatum. Williams, a screen on LeVert. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Horford kicks to Tatum. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. On the wing, Mitchell. Mobley outside. It's LeVert on the wing. Mitchell against Brown. The drive by Mitchell. And yes, it's good.
This is what Donovan Mitchell is looking for. He wants to seek out body contact and get the hoop in the arm.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And they've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Smart passes to Brown. Back to Smart. Fires the 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Passes it to Garland. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots. Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Tatum against Levert. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. It's Levert on the wing. Here's Allen. Williams with the block. They retain possession. Kicks it out to Mitchell. It's stolen by Brown. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. And finished off by Horford.
Well, this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving, the ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate.
Outside Garland. Mobley outside. Pass to Allen. Cleveland moving it around. Levert with it. And it's Horford picking him up. Mobley. And it's off from three-point range. Celtics trail by 3. The kick out to Brown. Fires for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Brown's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, to me, that's excellent timing from Jaylen Brown. He shoots with confidence, knowing his teammates trust him.
Mitchell outside. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Mitchell's got 5 points so far.
There's a measure of composure with Donovan Mitchell, just so calm and focused, understanding how to manipulate the pick and roll.
Brown outside. Takes it inside.
Well, you've got to appreciate the athleticism of Jaylen Brown. This guy's a quick penetrator who forces defenses to get physical with him.
Boston shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And take a look back at last season, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
Garland looking it over. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Cavaliers ahead, up by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, he knows they're coming for him, but he's accustomed to that kind of attention, and he's quite comfortable dealing with it.
Vonleh is out there with Griffin. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Gallinari. And it's White in at the point guard. That's the Boston 5. Back to Brogdon. This is the White. Now here's Vonleh. Defense is right there. That's good from Gallinari on the assist by Vonleh. Gallinari's got the game tied up here for Boston. And here's Rubio. Back to Love. And the rebound goes to Griffin. And so White will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Endorse this Celtics team. Very young. How are they doing?
In consecutive drafts, they drafted 2 talented and elite two-way players. That's Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And so, yes, both guys are young, as is the entire core. But the fact is they've matured together, they've had deep playoff runs, and they remain dangerous. Well, nice defense by Rubio, making an effort to frustrate his man.
And it's White missing, and there it is for him.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
And after playing 34 games with the Cavs, Ricky Rubio suffered an ACL tear that ended his 21-22 season.
It was heartbreaking, Greg, because Rubio was off to an incredible start. He was averaging 13 points, 6 assists, and 4 boards. And he was proving to be an integral part of what had been a Cavaliers revival.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Oh, Griffin in position. Lopez with the steal.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
Here's the pass to Stevens. And that'll be 2 free throws. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get it.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
The action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Count that one. White's got his first 2 points.
Well, Gallinari a scorer at heart, but how about the unselfishness? Perfectly sets up his open teammate.
And Rubio kicks to Love. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Pass to Love. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank Greg dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
That's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? And they could knock down the triple.
Brogdon the pass to Gallinari. Just 5 on the clock. He's off on that one. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Inside, stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Brogdon kicks to Gallinari. Puts up a 3. Stephens pulls it in.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
White against Rubio. Griffin passes to White. Griffin sets the screen for White. Oh, Griffin in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, you get a sense of the power and athleticism, speed off his feet by Blake on that one.
Rubio outside. Love with a wide open look. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Love's got it all tied up now for the Cavs.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. It's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. .52 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Griffin a screen on LeVert. And here's Gallinari outside. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside Garland. Mobley outside. Back to Garland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Celtics have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Vonleh. Here's Allen. Outside Garland. Mitchell wide open. No good on the last second attempt there. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Celtics lead by 2. And we're... Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Now a timeout called by Boston. Growing up around New York City doors, Donovan Mitchell was around pro sports as a kid.
He sure was, Kevin. His dad obviously worked in baseball. Donovan spent a ton of time in big league locker rooms. And how about this? During the 2010 famed decision from LeBron, Mitchell was actually in the crowd listening to it.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for the guys during the timeout. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game.
All right, thank you, David. On the court for Cleveland, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position.
Here is a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
Outside, Smart. Tatum on the wing. Williams a screen on LeVert. And here's Tatum for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Garland with it. Williams picks him up. Passes it to Allen. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Locked up there for Allen. It's stolen by Brown. And here's Tatum for 3. Connects from three-point range. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Boston.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
Horford with the screen on Mitchell. Brown kicks to Horford. Mobley with the block. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
This feels like one of those nights for Donovan Mitchell. Everything's working.
LeVert against Tatum. Brown outside. Horford sets a screen for Brown. 4 on the clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Don't you love how physical Jaylen Brown is? This guy is not afraid to draw contact.
That one is no good.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Pass to LeVert. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Robert Williams.
And what you love is every year, Karis LeVert takes another step. He adds something else to his game. And I believe, guys, this guy has future star written all over him.
Brown against Mitchell. And the pass to Smart. Tatum wide open, he fires one. Boston again missing.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
And taken away by Brown. And a fast break now for the Celtics. He dishes it to Williams. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
How about the confidence? It's just growing in this young man. Williams has that attitude of a go-to guy in these big moments, even though he's still picking up the nuance of the game.
Poked away.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Tatum's shot is off. Cleveland's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Mitchell dishes to Garland. And that one is good.
Big time delivery from the young Darius Garland.
Celtics trail by 4. Brown veering out a bit. Tatum with the screen on Mitchell. The kick out to Tatum. Shoots the three. And the three ball is good. Tatum's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Celtics.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Allen. Outside Garland. 5 on the clock. Rebound by Williams.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Brown the pass to Horford. Back to Brown. Horford with the screen on Mitchell. Brown kicks to Smart. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And so here's Cleveland. They lead by 1. Garland against Smart. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's foul number 2 for him. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
But Donovan Mitchell, from the time he stepped between the lines for his basketball team, has always been counted on in these moments. Big time chance here at the free throw line.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Picked by Horford. To tie it up. Misses the tray. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. They break the hearts of every fan in the...
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Here we go. And so off the tip, it's Boston. Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Tatum, and he starts out with a miss in this one.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They've put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
And both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
Now here's Williams. Kick out to Brown. Horford outside. Brown against Edwards. Brown can't hit. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Outside Edwards. Horford with the block.
Horford doing a nice job that time using his length to get that shot block.
Kick out to Brown. From behind the arc. Again, Brown missing.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Tatum with the block.
Tatum makes it easy for his teammates with his defense. He's always a threat to block shots, and he can cover any part of the floor.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Brown. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Smart against Russell. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. And Towns slams it home.
Towns with the creativity and explosiveness.
Outside, Brown. The kick to Tatum from outside the arc. Edwards pulls it in. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Crosses over, and Edwards slams it in.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Tatum passes to Smart. Tatum with a screen. And here's Horford. Launches it, and he buries his first look.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Timberwolves have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Puts up a 3. Here's Gobert. Can't get it to drop. Some solid defense from Williams. Tatum passes to Brown. Outside Tatum. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And that one falls for Tatum.
Well, Tatum is everything you want in a star. I mean, he's a talented player, surely. But more importantly, I think, is he's humble and hungry. And he's deeply invested in the team's success.
The shot by Towns, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
Now here's Gobert. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Edwards finds Towns. Clock at 6. Denied by Tatum. It's Smart on the wing, guarded by Russell. Outside, Brown. The kick to Tatum. Lets it go from deep. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Tatum's got 6 points.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Edwards against Brown. They need this. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And he makes the first.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
The Celtics have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Outside, Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Hey, guys, if you let Brown get close to the basket, you face the consequences. Just a tremendous athlete with unreal dunking ability.
Now here's Russell. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Towns. From about 19. Here's Gobert. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Celtics up 3. And we'll be back with you shortly.
10. And your Celtics 16.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the point. That's the Boston 5. Well, as you know, Graham, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Horford's three-point shooting has really developed. Been an impressive journey for him. He understands the value of being a big guy that can spread the floor by making threes.
Towns passes to Edwards. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Out to the right wing. Russell finds Towns. Picked by Gobert. Inside. Tries again. Some solid defense from Williams.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Brown inside. Guarded by Russell. Outside Tatum. Out to Horford for 3. And the Celtics another 3.
No indecisiveness there from Horford. Just a good, quick decision.
Picked by Gobert. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Russell against Brown. Tatum from long range. Hits the trifecta. Tatum's got 9.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Shot is good by Edwards.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Pass to Williams. The kick to Tatum. Here's the 3. Count it. His 4th bucket in 8 shots.
Jason Tatum has so many different ways he can score, showing us a little solo spurt ability right there.
Outside Edwards. And there's the...
Oh, man.
Oh!
What a punch that was.
Bad intentions.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Prince. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And he gets it back. Picked by Prince. Back to Towns. Second shot opportunity. Boston with a rebound. Now the Celtics on the move. Horford passes to Tatum. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. Tatum's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Outside Russell. Horford with a steal. Williams with it. Towns covering. Outside Tatum. From the arc. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Pass to Tatum. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Tatum's got 17. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Boston.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
Something else that stands out is how they've gotten out in transition. Their speed has kept the defense on their heels.
Clock is at 3. Prince can't hit. Boston on offense. They're on a 17-5 run. And he's going for the lob. And Brown with the stuff.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. But he's making passes like that too. Watch out.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Towns. Beyond the arc. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now Tatum. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Celtics out in front, up by 15. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, but his blocks tell only part of the story. His presence alone is making an impact on defense.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
On the court for Minnesota, we've got Naz Reid. McDaniels out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin, and it's Noel in at the 2. Here's McDaniels. He can't hit that time. And Boston going the other way now.
McDaniels. First personal foul. First team foul.
Boston's gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Outside Brogdon. The kick out to White. Gallinari against McDaniels. Lets it go from the wing. Reid with the rebound. From deep three-point range. McDaniels can't hit. Well, the Celtics shooting 52% from the floor so far. It's White with a drive. Here's Vonleh. Nice D from Reid. You know, Naz Reid initially went undrafted in 2019.
Hey, B.A., that happens to plenty of talented guys. The NBA is a hard league, and a lot of good players have to sometimes go through things to make it. Luckily, systems like the G League give players like Naz Reid an opportunity to grow and go there. So you keep growing like Reed did, and eventually you might find yourself in the NBA. How about that? Malcolm Brogdon throwing it down. He doesn't do that a lot, but he did that one with force.
Gallinari against McDaniels. Here's Anderson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one misses.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Kyle Anderson taking 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. The Celtics have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Outside Brogdon. Outside for Gallinari. And a miss there on the triple.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Noel. Second chance shot. McDaniels. That's good.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from him.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Stolen by Anderson. Fast break, Minnesota. McDaniels inside, guarded by Brogdon. The layup off target. Boston has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. The kick out to White. Back to Brogdon. Jacks up a 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. To the middle. Here's Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
Outside Brogdon. Banked it in off the glass. Brogdon's gotten 4 this quarter.
Cool, calm, collected, and composed. That's exactly who Malcolm Brogdon is, even when he's inside with the big fella.
McDaniels from long range. Rebounded by the Celtics. They led by as many as 18. Brogdon against Anderson. Here's Griffin. Outside for Brogdon. It's stolen away. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Here's Noel. Anderson passes to Reed. Here's Noel. Outside McDaniels. Goes back up. It's hauled in by White.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Outside Anderson. Pass to Noel. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Blake Griffin picks one up. He misses the free throw. So Boston ends up going with a new group.
The line for the Timberwolves.
Good on the second one. 34 seconds left in the third. Outside, Brown. Shot from the wing. Kept alive by Boston. Kicks it out to Smart. Horford for 3. Fires in the triple. Horford's got 12 points.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Smart. Reed, a screen on Smart. A slam dunk by Reed.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
And here's Brown for 3. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Ooh, could be a backbreaker. What a way to carry them into the final quarter.
And so it's the Boston Celtics ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. Their efficiency has been... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Here's Edwards. That shot, no good. Here's Tatum. It's Smart on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Smart's got his first 3 points of the game.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. On the wing, Tatum. The 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
You know, a focal point for Tatum early on, increase the consistency from deep. And he's done that with a lot of lab work.
Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Brown passes to Tatum. Takes a 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Edwards against Tatum. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Lets it fly. They get it back. Outside for Russell. Gobert with a screen on Horford. Towns for 3. Here's Gobert. And another shot. Boston with a rebound. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Smart for 3. He can't get it to go. And Minnesota the other way with it now. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Outside Tatum. Horford against Edwards. Williams with the screen. And here's Brown for 3. Second chance shot. Out to Horford. The 3. Williams in the post. He's against Gobert. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Now here's Smart. Outside Tatum. Williams with the screen. And Tatum is good for 3. Tatum's got 6 in the quarter.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Russell with the ball. Pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Celtics.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jason Tatum.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Count it.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
.40 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And here's Smart. Outside Tatum. Three-pointer. Tatum with another miss. And the Timberwolves with possession here. 19-point game. The shot by Towns, no good. Boston on offense. Now Smart. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. Showing, all right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. 4 out.
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on two. And great, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the 1.
What is he doing? You gotta get out to Tatum. He is too good of an outside shooter to be given that much airspace. What?
Now here's Morant. Jackson down low, guarded by Horford. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Bain. 17-foot shot on the way. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's Brown. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
A very athletic play by Brown. Getting the ball inside and working his way to a high percentage shot.
And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it. And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Tatum with a screen on Bain. The kick out to Williams. Outside Tatum. Jacks up a three. Good on the triple. Tatum's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Celtics.
The mechanics of Tatum's jumpers are so solid and allow him to shoot at will there.
Here's Morant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Yeah, easy call. In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Right side, Smart. Brown against Bain. Tatum with a screen on Bain. And Tatum the bucket on the assist by Brown. 8 points for Jason Tatum. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
And here is Tatum. Following Ja Morant's three. Tatum with it. Guarded now by Jackson. The kick out to Tatum. For three. Grizzlies with the rebound. Morant with a wide open look. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
If Morant knocks those down consistently, you got zero chance on defense.
Outside, Horford. Smart deciding where to go with it. Passes to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Morant with it. He's got 8. Pass to Brooks. Three-pointer. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. It's all knotted up.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Smart against Morant. On the corner. Off the left rim and out. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Jackson kicks to Morant. Outside for Jackson. Back to Morant. Lets the three fly. No good. Shot missing. And it's Boston the other way. Tatum passes to Brown. And here is Horford. The pass to Tatum. Williams sets a screen for Tatum. With the drive. Doesn't go that time. Adams, some nice D. Bain with it. Williams picks him up. Jackson kicks to Morant. 32 seconds left here in the first quarter. The Celtics have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. The shot's good. Brown's got 5 now.
An elite distributor for a big man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with.
Outside, Bain. The three. And Adams kicks to Jackson. And a wide open look for Bain. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Gets those passes off quickly. Jackson Jr. really sees the floor.
Good if it goes. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth team.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Grizzlies? Memphis has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the 1. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Memphis leading. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far, but Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable. And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Brown against Bain. It's Brown with the drive, and the dunk by Brown.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Out to Brooks. Outside Jackson. Clock at 6. Back to Brooks. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Morant finds Brooks. And a miss there on the triple. Adams' shot is off.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Nice shot by Smart.
And this is where Smart's at his best, being aggressive, going towards the rim.
Morant looking around. Out to Brooks. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's foul number 2 for him. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Now here's Tatum. 8 points for him. Here's Smart. Back to Horford. The 3. Kept alive. Williams. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. Right. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
A wing who wants to pound it down low. Brown earns a trip to the line.
The Celtics shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Smart against Morant. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And he goes big with the dunk right over Al Horford.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
Now here's Smart. Tatum on the wing. Williams a screen on Brooks. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Hits the three-point bomb. Tatum's got 11 points.
Look at the big Tatum from the coffin corner.
Morant passes to Bain. Outside for Jackson. Morant outside. In the corner is Bain. From deep three-point range, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Celtics leading by 4. And since coming into the league, Desmond Bane, Richard, has quickly established himself as a knockdown three-point shooter.
Yeah, his accuracy and efficiency from out there is incredible. The spacing he provides is why he's a key part of this team.
Tatum dishes to Horford. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim, and he helped define their interior defense.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
On the free throw, no good.
A multi-talented swingman, Tatum just continues to get better and better each year.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Love the aggression from Brown. A tough cover for any defender out there.
And Brown drops them both. The Grizzlies trail by 7. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
Now here's Brown. He's got 11. Outside Tatum. Kicks it to Williams. Brown feeling it out a bit. Boston again missing and taken away by Brown. Williams finds Brown. Tatum on the wing. No good on the triple. Now Morant. He's got 14. Fires, high post, and the last second attempt doesn't fall.
Incredible defender. Smart can provide help as well as stick you one-on-one.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Celtics out in front as they end the second quarter on a We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
We've got Brogdon. Griffin out there with Gallinari. Then there's Derek White. And it's Vonleh in at the center. That's the Boston 5.
And how about the impact that Green has on his teammates?
He's been doing it for over a dozen years. A 3-point specialist and a starter for the majority of his career. Great veteran presence for them to have in the locker room.
Now, here's Brogdon. Not a lot of room. Gallinari outside. From downtown, sinks the three-pointer. Gallinari's got the lead up to 7 now for Boston.
Set him up, knock him down. Gallinari's a rhythm shooter, looking good on that one.
Williams, a screen on Brogdon. Floats it up for Williams. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. There's the lob to the hoop, and Griffin slams it in.
And you can put those alley-oop feeds as high as you need to when Griffin's on the receiving end. He'll pick it up off the top of the backboard if he has to.
Outside, Jones, pass to Concho. On the wing, Green. Here's Conchar. He's guarded by Brogdon. Rejected by Brogdon. Gallinari attacking. He kicks it to Vonleh. Brogdon looking around. To the middle. For the three. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Bobbed up there for Green. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's Jones. Here's Clark. Left side, Williams. Memphis moving that ball around. Conchar, the pass to Green. Here's Conchar. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Brogdon. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. They double-team Brogdon. Here's Vonleh. Out to Gallinari. Outside, White. Vonleh down low. Working on Jones. Chalk up two there.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Jones in the post. White covering. Here's Conchar. Here's Williams. And the call. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. It triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Just 2 to shoot. And they'll get another chance. Here's Conchar. And that one hits back iron. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Gallinari on the wing. Takes the three. Here's Vonleh. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. To end the cold streak. The shot by Williams, no good. Celtics leading by 9, so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Brogdon outside. To the paint. Out to White from the arc. Conchar pulls it in. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Bombed up there for Clark. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. There's Vonleh. Rebound by Williams. And for the Grizzlies, they're shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Williams has got 4 this quarter.
And I have no clue how he got that one to fall. Pulling some magic in the midair and torturing the defense in the process.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Brown outside.
Memphis foul.
Nice work at the line so far, going 5 for 5.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
Brown, now an elite scorer in this league, really does it all.
Good on the second free throw. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Morant outside. Outside for Jackson, and stolen by Williams. 2 seconds separating the shot clock again, and slam dunk by Tatum.
See, this is what Tatum is capable of. Look, he is a sensational scorer. Like, we understand that. But when he gets into a rhythm, whew.
Outside, Bane. It's good from long range. Bane's got 8 points.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Tatum, no dice from the high post.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
And so, and it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So on the floor for Memphis. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. The Grizzlies trail by 9. And here's Morant. Outside, Bane. Out to Brooks. 6 to shoot. At the crossover, Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Tatum against Morant. Pass to Williams. Over to the left wing. And Horford wide open. He shoots. And he's good on the 3-ball. And now a 12-point Celtic lead. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Celtics? Smart against Morant. And Adams kicks to Brooks. Payne for 3. Traps in the tray.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Smart. Pass to Tatum. Williams sets a screen for Tatum. The Celtics need to get a shot off. It's good. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
Clever play by Tatum, drawing the attention to him only to give it away.
Here's Morant. Bane against Brown. Launches it. Here's Adams. And Adams with the slam.
And ball goes up and Adams comes down. The anticipation skills, knows where to be to finish that play.
Smart against Morant. Outside Tatum. Out left to the wing. Horford kicks to Tatum. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Out to Morant. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. And it's Morant missing.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Bane against Brown. Here's the 3. And there's Horford. That's good on the assist by Brown. Horford's got the lead up to 12 now for the Celtics. For Memphis, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Morant against Smart. Morant drives in. And then Morant slams it in.
And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living.
1:29 left in the fourth quarter. The pass to Tatum. Shot clock at 5. The tray. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 7 rebounds in the game. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Morant.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
Smart passes to Brown. Back to Smart. Brown against Bain. Up top, Brown. The 3 from Tatum. It's rebounded by Memphis. Stolen by Smart. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Tatum. Tatum draws the double. Out to the right wing. Just 4 to shoot. Horford finds Williams. Over Jackson, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Tatum with it. And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. A confident win in one. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. This